If you've ever caught yourself scrolling and thinking, man, they're doing better than me, this video is for you because I've been there. There was a season where I spent more time looking at other people's businesses than valuing my own. And what I learned the hard way is this: when you start comparing what you do with someone else, you stop appreciating what God already trusted you with. In this video, I want to walk you through a story that changed everything for me. The day I realized that what I had was actually way better than what I was trying to copy, and I'll share how that lesson brought back focus, peace, and purpose in my business. A while back, I went to a networking event. I met a gentleman who was in real estate. Real cool guy, confident, humble. We started talking, and he told me he owned over 50 rental properties. He said the cash flow from those rentals allowed him to live free, travel when he wanted, work when he felt like it, and basically enjoy the life he'd always dreamed about. And the moment he said that, something clicked in my mind. I thought, that's it. That's the formula. If I just bought enough properties and rented them out, I'll reach that same freedom. I left that event fired up. I started researching real estate deals, calculating mortgage costs, even thinking about how I could move money around to get started. Because from where I stood, it looked like he had it all figured out. But as I got to know him more, I learned the full story. He didn't get there overnight. He told me about the early years: tight cash flow, repairs, tenants skipping rent, property taxes eating his profits, sleepless nights wondering if he had made the right move. He said there were times he thought about quitting altogether. The passive income dream wasn't so passive in the beginning. And here's where it gets crazy. In that same conversation, he looked at me and said, man, I actually wish I had built something like what you've got: an online business, a team, a brand that changes people's lives. You don't have to deal with roofs and repairs. You're helping people directly, and you can work from anywhere. That stopped me because here I was admiring his business and he was admiring mine. I was ready to copy his model and he was wishing he could do what I was already doing. That moment humbled me. It made me realize how blind comparison can be. We both thought the other person had it better, when the truth was we were both blessed, just in different ways. And that's when I saw it clearly. What I had was actually way better for me. It fits my gifts, it fits my mission, it fits the people I'm called to serve. That conversation saved me years of time, money, and distraction, because if I had chased his version of success, I would have walked away from the very thing that God was already blessing. After that event, I went home and had to be honest with myself. I wasn't valuing what I had. I wasn't stewarding it. I was spreading myself too thin, trying to chase every shiny opportunity that looked like success. I realized I had clients who trusted me, systems that worked, a message that changed lives, and I was taking all of it for granted. And it hit me. If you can't manage what you have, why are you asking for more? That one question shifted everything. Because the truth is, God doesn't bless confusion, He blesses stewardship. And I wasn't being a good steward. So I made a decision: no more chasing someone else's lane, no more comparing my chapter 5 to their chapter 20. Okay? I doubled down on what was already working. I started improving the systems I already had instead of building new ones. I focused on serving my clients better instead of trying to impress strangers online. I went back and looked at my own numbers and realized I was doing better than I thought. I was just too distracted to see it. When I slowed down and started valuing my own lane, peace came back, clarity came back, momentum came back. And then something interesting happened. Growth came without striving. New opportunities showed up naturally because I was finally ready to handle them. It wasn't about working harder, it was about working from gratitude. And here's what that experience taught me. All right? Value what you have. Stop skipping the season you're in because it doesn't look like someone else's highlight reel. Stop spreading yourself thin. Focus creates fruit. You can't master 10 things at once, but you can master one thing that multiplies. Be a good steward. Before God adds more, He watches how you manage what's already in your hands. Faithfulness is the key to increase. Comparison blinds you. It makes you think someone else's blessing fits you when it was meant for your lane, when it was never meant for your lane. But when you honor what you already have, everything begins to move again. All right? If this message spoke to you and you're tired of comparing yourself or feeling stuck, maybe the first step isn't to do more. Maybe it's to get your foundation right. And for a lot of people, that foundation starts with credit because credit opens doors for business, for funding, for freedom. That's exactly what we do every day at Move Mountains Credit Repair. We help you erase negative items, raise your score fast, and position you for the life God's been preparing for you. So if you're ready to rebuild your credit and finally move forward, message the word ready to 949-736-2184. My team and I will reach out to you, walk you through a free consultation, and help you start the process step by step. All right? Don't wait for the perfect time. Start valuing what's in your hands today, and let us help you build the credit and the confidence to match your purpose. All right? You can't win their race, but you can move mountains in yours. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.